census results are in, and the people have spoken. We're tired of being taxed to death, Alan and
Don't
John.
touch me.
Take a look at the states whose populations have grown enough to garner more congressional representation. By the way, next to those states and the number of reps they've gained, those are their state income taxes. Check it out. Texas gained 4 representatives in the House with no state income tax. Florida, 2. Nevada, 1, no income tax. 5 others gained 1. Now take a look at the states people were moving away from and their tax rates. New York, what a surprise, at 8.97, that's their top income tax rate. They lost 2 seats. Ohio lost 2 seats. New Jersey at 10.75% state income tax at the highest level, lost 1 seat, and 7 others lost 1. Just take a look at that first one again, guys. The seats that were gained, states that were gained. No tax, no tax, no tax.
This is a false assumption.
I want to bring in Leslie Marshall and Jonathan Honing to break this all down. Leslie, what about it? I think it's a clear sign people are moving from high taxation states to low taxation states. Leslie.
Of course, Eric, that is the way you'd look at it. Forget the fact that some people die. Forget the fact more people have babies. Maybe Republicans like to have more children. But the bottom line is I've lived in a state that has no state income tax.
I can't let you do that. You're going to tell me
they don't believe in birth control.
Because births
hey, you want to talk follow the money? Follow me, Eric. When I lived in Florida, they told me I'd be paid in sunshine because I pay less taxes. That's what they told me when I lived in Florida. I'd be paid in sunshine. The reality is, in the state of California where I live, which is a blue state, a very high tax state, and very expensive to buy or build a home. I was just in Arizona over the weekend, and my sister-in-law's in real estate, and she told me there are a lot of people coming from states like California because there's more affordable housing for them, and it's a very tough time, as you know, in the housing markets. There are many factors that play into the
Leslie,
loss
hang
of gain of
hang in there. Jonathan, we had Texas Governor Rick Perry on the show about 2 weeks ago, and he said, look, we'll take everyone, all you high-tax states, we'll take you. And frankly, after that show, we were inundated with emails saying, I'm moving my business, I'm moving from California, I'm moving from Illinois, from New Jersey, I'm moving to Texas. I mean, the numbers are there.
Well, they're there, Eric. I mean, people do vote with their feet, and whether it's high-tax states or high-tax countries, we do see over time, and Leslie's right to a point, I mean, there are a lot of factors involved in where people migrate, to sociological factors, etc., but in general, you see people congregating towards low-tax, low-regulation environments. Of course, that's where the productivity is. That's where the opportunity is. You take a company, for example, like Dell. I mean, you know, what was Austin before Dell? Not much, but these companies come in, they set up shop, and they create tremendous amount of wealth. That's harder and harder to occur in environments with high taxes and high
Leslie,
regulation.
I'm a small business, or you're a small businesswoman. Where are you going to go? Are you going to go at a place in New Jersey where it's 10.75%, or California at 11%, Hawaii 11%, Oregon 10.5%? Are you going to go there? Are you going to go to a no state income tax state like Texas, Florida, or what's the other one?
Nevada.
Nevada. Bingo.
God, no. God, no. I lived in Texas. It was frightening as a liberal Yankee female Democrat in Texas for me. But I'll tell you, in California, although I don't like paying more taxes and own 2 small businesses, Eric, don't faint. I don't make my decisions based on money alone. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. But as a small business owner, I and many don't make decisions based on that alone.
Your business decisions, frankly, you probably should, Leslie.
You know what? I probably would be a lot richer if I did, but there are many other factors for me where you could go into, like, you know, my husband's
I don't want to go into all of them. I don't want to go into, you know, this, fruits and nuts and sunshine and all that stuff. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Well, I mean, California, Eric, is the great example of what happens when the bills don't get paid. I mean, this year we've seen California's muni bonds get crushed. It didn't happen because the taxes weren't high enough and the regulation wasn't high enough. They just passed cap and trade in California. And, you know, that doesn't help business. We like to think that higher taxes, you talk with Sheila Jackson-Lee, we like to think that higher taxes, you know, somehow benefit the population. Eric, it doesn't. You know, it's control. It's control of the population, control of the entrepreneurs. So, I mean, it certainly helps government. I don't think it helps Joe Sixpack one bit.
We're going to have to leave it with you guys there. Thanks to John.